Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to make cabbage rolls from scratch. So the ingredients that you will need are a head of cabbage that has been washed and separated, and you want to make sure that the leaves are not split or broken in two. 1 can of unsalted tomato paste, 2 Vidalia onions that have been chopped, a half a cup of brown instant rice, 1 cup of unsalted chicken broth, 2 pounds of ground turkey, 1 can of unsalted diced tomatoes, 1 can of unsalted tomato sauce, and the dry ingredients that you will need are 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and also 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and then you can also use salt and pepper to taste. So let's start cooking. The first step in making cabbage rolls are you need to pour your olive oil into your skillet, and that's about 3 tablespoons. Then you need to take your ground turkey and separate it and place it in your skillet. And I will be turning my stovetop on medium-high, and I will be browning the turkey for at least 15 minutes or until the juices run clear, or until it is browned. But you always want to make sure that you are cooking your meat to an internal temperature, again, of 165 degrees. And I'm turning the stovetop on medium-high, and I will let you see what the turkey looks like once it is brown. Hi! I have placed water in my stock pot. There's approximately 10 cups of boiling water, and we are getting ready to place our cabbage leaves into the water, and we're going to let them cook for around 3 minutes or until they start to become translucent or pliable, because you want to be able to manipulate your cabbage leaf into a roll, and that is going to be a major part of making a cabbage roll. And next, you're going to see me put chicken stock into a small pan. It's going to come to a boil, and then I'm going to be placing my rice in the pan, and I'm covering the pan and letting it cook for around 10 to 15 minutes on low. And again, I'm letting my chicken stock come to a boil before I place the rice in the pan. Now I am placing my cabbage leaves into the water, and I have approximately 10 cabbage leaves that I'm going to be using. I'm going to let these cook for 2 to 3 minutes, and I am going to cover my stock pot. And you just have to be very careful when you're getting the leaves out of the water that you do not burn yourself. And I have been browning the turkey, so I'm just going to flip the turkey over using a spatula. And once my rice is cooked, I will start making the mix for the inside of the actual cabbage roll. My chicken stock is boiling, so I wanted to show you how I'm just pouring my rice into my small pan, and I'm covering the rice, and you will see me turn my stove down to low, and I'm going to be cooking the rice for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we will start thinking about assembling our cabbage rolls. As you can see, my turkey is browning nicely, and now I'm adding my 2 Vidalia onions to the ground turkey because I want to make sure that my onions are sauteed. I will be cooking the onions for around 5 additional minutes with the turkey, and we will be waiting for our rice to get done, and I will come back and show you what our cabbage looks like after it's been boiled for around 3 minutes. Alright, now I want to show you how I'm taking my cabbage leaves out of the water. I'm using tongs, and I'm going to try to make sure that when I'm taking the cabbage leaves out that I'm not going to tear them in any way. And so I just wanted to let you see that. I'm just lifting them gently out and shaking them, and I'm placing them in a colander. And next, what I want to show you is my turkey is browned, so we are taking our tomatoes and we are placing them in the pan with the turkey, and I'm going to turn the turkey on low, and I'm also taking 1 can of unsalted tomato paste, and I'm placing them in the pan with the turkey. And then you will see me sprinkle a mixture of garlic and oregano and onion powder. And I'm using 2 tablespoons, and then I have 1 tablespoon, as you see, left that I will be using for the sauce that I'm going to place on top of the cabbage rolls. So now I'm just mixing in my tomatoes with the onions and the ground turkey. We are going to be waiting for our rice to get done, and I will fold the rice into my turkey and onion mixture, and I will let you see how I assemble simple cabbage rolls. The last step before we assemble our cabbage roll are we need to go ahead and place our rice in our turkey and onion tomato mixture. So you will see me fold the rice into the meat, and then we will start assembling our cabbage rolls. And again, if you prefer less rice, then you could put less rice in. For now, I think I'm going to put around 1 cup, and you saw me place the rice in my skillet, and I'm just going to fold that together. And if you prefer not to have rice in your cabbage roll, you can go ahead and assemble a couple of cabbage rolls without the rice. And I prefer not to eat rice, so that is what I did earlier while I was waiting. I went ahead and assembled a couple of cabbage rolls for myself without any rice. So there we have it. We've got our rice mixed in with our ground turkey. Next, you will see that I have reserved garlic and oregano and some onion powder. And I've just placed that into my tomato sauce because I'm going to be placing a little bit of tomato sauce on the bottom of my casserole dish so that my cabbage rolls will not burn. So next, that's what you are going to see me do. I'm just taking the tomato sauce and I'm going to just smooth it around the bottom of my casserole and making sure that I have the entire bottom covered. And I will let you see what I've done so that you will be able to duplicate the same step. So I'm tilting my casserole so you can see. Then I'm getting ready to assemble the first cabbage roll. So what I'm doing is you see me holding the cabbage by the top of the leaf where it was connected to the stalk or the core. So I have let the cabbage cool down so you don't want to burn yourself. And what you'll see me do is I'm going to place 1 tablespoon of my mixture in the middle of the roll. And then you will see me just overlap the cabbage on top, and I'm just going to roll it. And it's okay if some of the mixture falls out. And then I'm placing the leaf bottom side down. So I'm getting ready to assemble another roll so you can see. And I'm trying to find a cabbage leaf that hasn't been ripped too much so you can see. So now I'm doing the same thing. This is a larger leaf. So I'm placing the mixture right in the middle. And it's up to you how much of the mixture you want to use. And I'm folding it over. And then I'm going to take and place it on the bottom of my casserole. And if you want to, you could also leave it with the seam side up, and I can show you how you can make sure that it doesn't fall apart. I'm going to show you how to assemble one cabbage roll with the seam up, and you can secure it with a toothpick. So I'm placing the mixture in the middle of the cabbage roll, and you will see me fold the cabbage over top, and I will secure the cabbage roll with the toothpick, and I'm going to place it in my casserole. And I will show you one more on how to do that. Again, I am going to place my mixture down the middle, and it's up to you how much mixture that you want to use. I'm going to fold the cabbage over, and you can try to make it into a little pouch if you want to. And then you stick your toothpick in the middle. So this is the last cabbage roll. And now what I want to show you is I'm taking my tomato sauce that I have mixed with the garlic powder and the oregano, and I'm going to place the sauce on each one of the cabbage rolls. And I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I will be cooking the cabbage rolls for approximately 45 minutes to an hour, or until the inside of the cabbage roll is hot. And then when I get ready to serve the cabbage roll, I will be putting a cheese mixture on top of each roll. I'm placing my tin foil on top and placing it in the oven. There you have it. The cabbage rolls are done, and I wanted to let you see what they look like right out of the oven. I'm going to go ahead and show you. And next, I'm going to place a few of the rolls on the plate. And I wanted to also show you how you can put cheese on the top of the roll. I wanted to show you what the cabbage rolls look like on a plate. I have placed mozzarella cheese on the top of each cabbage roll because the mozzarella complements the tomato sauce very nicely. I hope you have a great evening. Until next time, enjoy.